See here from popculturemadness.com and concertblogger.com. And can you introduce yourself to our site visitors, please?
Absolutely. I'm Trevor from 1,000 Foot Krutch. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So how are you enjoying your morning here at Rock on the Range? It's pretty crazy so far.
It has been crazy. I actually left Nashville at 4 in the morning and just landed here on a plane, so I'm just getting here.
Oh my goodness. So you haven't had time to experience the craziness out there yet?
No, not yet. I'm excited though, man. It's going to be fun.
Awesome. So what can we expect from your set tonight?
Man, our live shows is such a big part of who we are as a band and what we do. It's kind of like, it's definitely going to be pedal to the metal, man. It's a pretty high-octane show, and we're going to definitely light the wick on this one, so it'll be good.
Absolutely. I saw you guys with Love and Death up in Lancaster, PA at the Chameleon. Absolutely tore it up there. It was fabulous. So, you guys kind of wrapped up that tour. So what's going on after Rock on the Range here?
Yeah, the World Change tour went really well. It was awesome. And then we're doing kind of festival craziness right now for the summer. And then we have a remix album, #2, coming out actually in June, mid-June. And working on a new video for our new single coming out soon, and writing for a new record and try to kind of stay ahead. So yeah, it's been busy. It's been a lot. There's been a lot going on. We're thankful.
I love the fact that you guys have not forgot the art of the music video, because so many bands tend to forget that now. And I think it's important because I miss that visual element. How important is it for you guys?
I think it is important, I think, on people's standards, in the industry side, it's become a little less important, but to us, I think it's, like you said, it's definitely, it's an extension of the song, it's another chance to be able to kind of give people maybe a sneak peek of what a band's like live, or kind of an extension of the storyline or an interpretation of the song. So yeah, I love it, man.
Oh, absolutely. So, with 8 albums under your belt, how hard is it for you guys to put together a set list every night?
It's unbelievably hard, actually. Just kind of the more songs you have in your catalog, the harder it is to kind of be like, what? No, yeah, it's fun, man. We love playing new stuff. We try to play as much new stuff as we can, but we mix it up all the time, pretty much every night, to kind of play some favorites and some older stuff, and try to keep it dynamic,
Yeah.
So yeah, we want to keep it fun for us too, and so yeah, it's a blast. We're gonna mix it up pretty good today.
So when you guys are doing the recording process and you're trying to choose a single out of the material, are you ever surprised by which song fans will gravitate more towards, one maybe you thought that they would gravitate towards?
That definitely happens sometimes. Yeah, I think sometimes you just kind of know. You're just like, this. Everybody's in agreement. This is the one. And then other times, actually, War of Change, one of our latest singles off this record, kind of happened that way. It was just organically, radio actually kind of picked it, and people kind of gravitated towards it. And that wasn't one that we picked to be a single, so it was really cool, to watch that happen and just kind of follow it,
Absolutely. I think sometimes the fans will tend to connect with one or the other, and everybody could take a different message away. That's why music, I think, is a universal language. And is there anything in particular you hope your music will say to listeners?
Man, I think our music definitely has an underlying theme of just hope. We really want to encourage people that that there is hope for this generation, and that means a lot to us. We want to make great music that we're excited to be a part of, and then hopefully people will connect with that and the heart of the music for sure.
Absolutely. So, in your opinion, what would you say is the most misunderstood thing about 1,000 Foot Krutch?
I don't know. A lot of people, we're all Christian guys. That's our faith and just who we are, but we don't refer to it as our genre of music. We make music for everyone. So I think sometimes, people would refer to us as you see it written down as a gospel band or whatever. And, that's cool. People can say whatever they want. We're not ashamed of our faith, that's for sure. But I think that's a common misconception that we don't make music for everyone,
Right. Well, I think a lot of times they will think that bands in that particular genre will be preachy or something like that. And it's, if they've ever seen you guys live, it's absolutely not the case. It's not coming across like that. So, does that present a challenge? I know I was reading a lot of comments, on the Love and Death, and a lot of, backlash that Brian Welsh was getting for that. Do you guys ever get some of the same thing?
We definitely have got some over the years, but honestly, we've been pretty blessed in that area. It's kind of the support's been pretty incredible, kind of on either side of that, and so yeah, we've been pretty fortunate with that. I think our hearts have just always been to just be who we are, you know what I mean, and to make music honestly, and not try to cater to something we're not, and so yeah, I don't know. I think if you do that as an artist, people will either see it or see through it if you're not being that. You know what I mean? So, we've been fortunate for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, the honesty is like definitely important. And I mean, you guys have obviously witnessed this uprise of social media and the way that fans are sharing music and bands are promoting. How much have you guys embraced that?
Big time, yeah. I think, we've been around. I started the band the end of high school, so it's been a long time. And so to go from back in the day, like hand sealing envelopes and mailing stuff, to now where you can just like send a tweet and 100,000 people get it, it's incredible, man. It's a platform that bands shouldn't take for granted these days, and should take seriously. And I think there's an element to artists that, bands and artists always want to have this, mystique and things like that. But I don't know. I think you got to make yourself available, and it's got to be about the connectivity to your audience. That's why we do it. That's the exciting, connection of getting to do this with the people who support this music. And so I think you got to focus on that for sure.
Absolutely. So are there any bands here today at Rock on the Range you're looking forward to seeing?
Definitely, man. I'm excited to see Soundgarden. It's my first time ever seeing them, and they're probably top 5 hard rock bands for me for fun. Yeah. So bucket list.
Nice. Well, I want to thank you so much for taking a few minutes to join me today. And where can we keep up to date and everything? What's next?
Go to 1000footkrutch.com if you get a chance. Check that out. Or we have a free app as well, just the TFK app in the App Store, where you can kind of figure out, it notifies you when we're playing in your city and all that stuff. So hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much for the support, man. We love you, and thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.